I'm here.
Yeah, so introduce yourself real quick and let's get going.
My name is Gerardo and I'm the projects director for a nonprofit organization called Costas Verdes.
You have been on a trip.
Yes, I was away for 3 months. I went for a month and a half to California, for a month in Hawaii, and a week in Arizona.
How did Hawaii compare to Costa Rica?
I would say the water is a little bit colder. The water's more clear over there. There's a lot more coral reefs over there. There's more concrete. Well, Honolulu, at least. Way more developed. It's very dense, the population over there. I fell in love with the Polynesian culture.
I can see you digging that.
Yeah.
Gerardo, could you explain to me the difference between Costas Verdes and BarriGuiones?
I hope a lot of people listen to this podcast because this will save me a lot of words in the future. BarriGuiones is a project under the umbrella of Costas Verdes. Costas Verdes is a non-profit organization. We focus or we dedicate ourselves to restore coastal ecosystems which have been highly devastated in the past because of cattle farming and other types of agriculture.
Mm-hmm. Now, my understanding of this area is it basically was all cattle field.
Thing is, it was originally a forest, as pretty much the rest of the country. Our government promoted cattle farming as the possibly best way to incentive economic growth. They gave away parcels of land that went all the way to the beachfront to local people and promoted cattle farming. So
that's how the trees all got cut down?
I don't think they were even cut down. I think they just burned it, restoring the coastal line or the coastal forest. It's not an easy thing to do.
I don't think most people visiting Nosara today, or even the people who live here, are aware these areas that we enjoy right now and have a lot of wildlife in. We were devoid of those trees and fauna and wildlife a very short time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
They were going to do the golf course. The golf course never happened. But those areas turned into green areas. And the early days of the Nosara Civic Association and the pioneers, they said, you know what, let's let it grow back. Many, many a million thanks to them for letting that happen. So what is your update for 2019?
I think we're doing very good. We may be able to end the project by then.
Wow.
So right now we're 3 years from that happening. This year we want to plant over 5,000 trees, and we also we have a few new projects we wanna create. We wanna start planting in Pelada. Also wanna start a project in Camaronal. And Guiones is looking way better already than what I was dreaming for this point of the project.
So where do you get the money to pay for this?
All right, fundraising.
Okay. So donations.
Donations. Yeah, we're a nonprofit organization, so we rely on donations.
So you guys have a program that's worked pretty well around the area, getting local businesses to help support what you're up to. That's right?
Yes.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Basically, it's a program consisting on 3 different categories on which a business makes a donation of a specific amount of money every month or every period of time. And in return, they will receive benefits from Costas Verdes to them. What we're doing is making the beach, our main beach in Nosara, our main tourist asset of the community, more beautiful.
Talk us through what your perception of real estate development is and what our future is going to be.
Well, first of all, if I was not optimistic about it, I wouldn't be here. I definitely believe in us doing it the right way. There's a lot of great people here trying to make this a better place. And that's one of the things I really like about Nosara. You know, there's obviously a lot of development pressure. People can do whatever they want with their lot, and that's such a shame to see it happen.
It comes back to lot size and zoning plans for the whole area. Because if somebody only has a 100-meter lot or a 200-meter lot, they don't have the option of doing these sustainable, cool techniques. But I'll tell you this, I work in the industry, and I know this for a fact. Right now, going into 2019, we have more homes being designed, being built around trees. Even our restaurants and some of the hotels around here are doing it. There's more cooperation than I've ever seen, hands down. There's also more ability and higher level architects around here who want to do that. It didn't used to be the case. Now it is. People are excited about a tree. Like, no, that adds value. What do you think we need to focus on most to grow sustainably? Because people are coming. You can't stop people from coming here. Our roads may be bad, but people are still coming in. What do we do?
I think the way to go would be to bring awareness, educate people. Gotta understand, like, if they would like to come and be a part of this community and buy a lot to their home, whatever, or their business, they gotta understand, like, why are the monkeys still here, or why is this like wildlife and all these beautiful trees? And it's up to us, the members of this community, who has to show them what the right course is.
One thing I've always thought that was really neat about your service is you'll go to a property and you'll also consult people as to what trees to use, what trees not to use, and also explain the food sources. Like, don't plant a mango tree right by a transformer.
We gotta work along with other people, and that includes realtors and architects and builders and everything. Well, neighbors too, yeah. There's a lot of businesses and neighbors and organizations and people that are trying to, back this idea up of sustainable development here.
The realtor sold a lot. That person might not build for years and years. The realtor had no involvement, but they could have done their part when they had the client in front of them. Then the project manager, then the architect, then the builder. If everyone kind of preaches the same gospel, I think you're right. I think that's the key to our success. I just hope we don't fight so much amongst ourselves that we don't get that greater good message out there.
One of the most important things to do is to standardize a process and, like, set up standards that will be adopted by every single real estate office, every single, like, architecture office, every single neighborhood, every single construction company.
What you're saying is that we need to let all of our political alliances down and work together for the greater good of Nosara.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
So let's move over to you personally. So we know you like nature, we know you like to surf, but what else about Nosara? Like, what do you really like? What's your hot buttons here?
Possibly the thing that I appreciate the most about Nosara is just, like, how peaceful it is. A safer town to live than any other, like, or most of the surf towns in Costa Rica.
Yeah, the vibe here is really, really mellow.
Unless
I'm competing for a wave with you. You paddle fast and hard. You're awesome on land, but in the water, man.
I'm nice. I promise I'm nice. Just, like, having that freedom of just going to surf any time of the day, any day that you can, that you're able to get a little break. I love that, man.
You're right.
I love that. I really, really appreciate that.
What do you dislike about this place?
Bumpy roads and dust. It's like, it's the downer.
Those are pretty common objections. So,
you know what's another thing that I really don't like about this town?
No.
That is super expensive.
Oh.
It's just way too expensive.
I thought you were going to say a lot of construction, as evidenced by the saw going off in the background.
Being in a small town, it also has a lot of services.
There's more than there used to be, fortunately. Next question. What are your 3 favorite restaurants, and what do you like to get there in no particular order?
Oh, man.
We got a lot of restaurants here.
I'm such a simple guy, man. I'm not fancy when cooking or eating. I just need a lot of food. So,
so let's hear it.
Well, I usually go to Gaby's Play at Sola La Barra.
Okay.
At Jackie's.
Yeah, right on.
So it's really, really, really nice. I think the best pizza in town is La Luna's. So I'm a pizza guy.
Okay.
I really like Il Basilico. And then just a quick stop in Pura Pizza.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. They saved my ass a lot.
So shout out to all those guys. Last question. Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to or thank you or anyone who's helped you along the way?
I wanna thank my mom, my family, my friends, and every single person that has been for the good and for the bad in my life. I also want to thank my 2 dogs. That's, like, the most love I get every day.
I'll let them know.
They're my life, man. They're my life. Thank you, Costas Verdes. Thank you, supporters of Costas Verdes, people who sponsor, who donates, who take their time to get their hands dirty and go to our nursery or go to the beach and plant a tree. And thank you, Gato, for the pipas at the Costas Verdes tours and for the coconut fiber. Thank you, everyone. I want to thank you for having me, man.
No, thank you for coming on.
This is so cool.
I'm going to have you back. Yeah, we'll do round 2 and 3. Well, that's the whole thing with fundraising. It never ends, right?
Thanks, everyone, for listening, too.
All right, bro. Thanks again.
Awesome.
Peace.